Welcome back to Earth 2115. Welcome back to the ED campaign. Today we're going to go to Kamchatka. Evacuate the Kamiji research complex. The troops of the Lunar Corporation are attacking our most strategically important research complex. Secure all vital construction plans.
New resource field located. On my sights.
The Kamiji research complex being attacked by enemy troops of the Lunar Corporation. Secure the gross construction vehicle. They import construction plans on board. They were rescued just in time. Make your way to our outpost in the west at all costs. We need those plans urgently. May glorious success accompany you. Thank you very much for that. So you here just move over to that position. We're just gonna go there and either we live or we die. We don't have any money right now, so I can't build a landing zone. Otherwise I could just call in troops and kill everyone, I guess. So these transports here are probably not going to make it. You know what? You can't have everything. I can actually get access to the rocket launcher. Look at that. It costs 10,000 credits, but I've got plenty of credits here. Yes, I don't think this base here has a landing zone yet. No, it has supply depot and everything. But yeah, no landing zone. That's fine, however. It's fine. You can get hit. All I care about is saving the gross here. Let's see how that's gonna work out for me. It may or may not. Just leave me alone here, please. Thank you. Just go. Just go. Okay, not that much I can do about that right now. There we go. We should be somewhat safe now, I hope. You got a good amount of defense and whatnot here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, forget about your transports, they're not that important, they're easily replaced. And I've got some at the base anyway, so no need to worry about that too much. You almost died, however. Congratulations, comrade. The construction vehicle is safe. We need the data on board to develop a new type of weapon, the laser cannon. Since we do not have much time until the next enemy attack, you must construct 3 research complexes as quickly as possible. Be sparing in your use of mineral resources and raw materials. There are no lines of supply to this region. Okay, are there not? Well, there's a landing zone, I call that a line of supply. So in any case, you built me that here. And then let's get some research complexes going. If that's our most important research complex, why is there no line of supply? I guess maybe the Lunar Corporation blocked it, or it's isolated for a reason. Here we go. Actually building research centers on, which are actually called centers, not complexes. I guess the whole thing together here is a complex. Actually building them here this time, instead of just utilizing my main base. Okay. That's also, I can also get the headquarters, which can automate certain processes, but it's not super important to do that. Let's call the transport. And then let's get a refinery, of course. We have discovered that our forces were able to secure a laser cannon prototype. It is located in the systems of tunnels underneath a destroyed research complex. You must immediately secure this vital offensive system. We can then equip more of our units with a fearsome weapon. Our research department tells us that it is not possible to dig a tunnel to reach the cannon. The mountains in the southeast prevent that. That is the reason behind your latest command. Attack the Lunar Corporation in the extreme southeast of this region and construct a tunnel entrance in order to reach the weapon. Press the tab key to view the tunnel system. Escort the laser unit back to our research center in the west. We're going to do some tunneling this time. That is very exciting, of course. What's the power situation here? Yeah, good enough. Oh, I think I'm going to get one more power plant here. Still have plenty of money here for the time being. Oh, really? Well, I guess not. when it comes to power.
Transporter has arrived.
I think we can probably research advanced.
Low on power.
Well, no, we cannot. It's just basic rockets. Okay, well, I guess I know better now. So unload here.
Any problems?
You get another tower going here too. And I'd also like this mine here to get... Ooh, do I want a rocket launcher on it? Get a rocket launcher on it. There we go.
What do you want? Okay.
Okay, all cool here. Repair people are here too. Very nice.
Service. Reporting set.
And then you can go back to base. Thank you.
Standing by.
You get yourself fixed here. Very good. Yeah, I've got a nice amount of defense here, including the large towers we can't even build yet. So that should keep us somewhat safe, but I still want to call in a couple units here. How long are you going to need to arrive?
Reporting.
That's just this guy here. Yeah, transports and repair vehicles should join us here as well, of course. How much is there in the way of resources?
Reporting.
Okay.
Order has arrived. Charge.
With you help out to destroy all of these guys here. They've got a lot of electro moons here, which I don't think can target air units, so that's good for me. There's some anti-air here, but not a whole lot.
Attack. Attack. Yes, sir. Standing by.
Also, these guys are brittle, look at this.
Charge.
Those 1, 2 towers here, it's not that tragic. Yeah, this is fine.
Anywhere for me.
Yeah, I think this is fine. You here could use some repairs, that's okay. Okay, all good. So you here will be loaded with
Yes.
the repairers here.
Right away.
Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't need
On our way.
that many of you.
What now?
Or did I have repairers at the base, or did I? Yeah, I already had 2 of these here. Forgot about that. Then let's get 2 of you folks.
Yes, Commander.
And do I need extra tanks? I'm not sure about that, to be honest. Yeah, I might actually need extra tanks. But you know what, let's get a couple tanks on here just in case. So you here get yourself fixed.
Rambling.
Can land here, thank you. I think we're good here too. Everybody aboard, well, everybody aboard whom I would like to have aboard here.
Rambling.
Thank you very much, and then you can also reload. Before you go on a little bit of an adventure here. Yeah, to reach the complex here, the easiest way is just to click on it and don't try to micro your grosser, so it works or it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, just restart. I think that's the easiest way here. Couple seconds left. Oh, that was just my Ukraine. I thought a giant enemy air unit was coming in here, but no. Not this time, I guess.
Transporter has arrived.
Okay. The choppers are largely good to go. I do appreciate that.
Hey! Yes, Commander. As you wish, Commander. On
Hold position here for the time being.
what now?
You start
Certainly, comrade.
getting me some resources here. Thank you very much for that.
Over and
How
out.
much was in here again? 30,000. That's actually not that bad.
Roger. Yes, sir. Over and out.
you get some money and then you can go to the base here.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
You come over here.
Yes, sir.
Let's see how much in the way of enemy units we actually have
Roger. I'm off.
here.
Roger. I'm off. I have them.
Do you have them? Are these anti-air guys in any way, shape or form? We'll see. If not, if they don't come after us or so, I don't think I'm gonna bother with them just now. Even though I could also try to take them down.
Checkpoint set. Transporter has arrived.
Okay. You here need to be targeted immediately.
We've taken a bad hit. Fire in the engine.
You could actually aim at this guy here, probably. That'd be fantastic. But I guess I made the mistake of flying over this guy, which means it's a lot harder to actually target him. Let's go down here, the path we took initially. Okay, looks like there's actually a counterattack going on here. So do you here have the ability to target these guys? Doesn't look like it, no. You can target these folks here, I think, so please do that. Let's see what the deal here is. You focus fire, please.
Charge! We've taken a bad hit.
At least these guys here died pretty quickly. That is appreciated. So we're gonna need some replacement helicopters here, but that's fine. Then let's see what the situation here is, and the situation is
Yes.
everybody's dead, as they should be. Lost the tower there, but that's nothing particularly concerning. I built them there so they would get lost instead of the actually important stuff here. So since you're dead, I may as well. By the way, if you keep clicking on stuff in pause mode, it's basically a turn-based game. These guys here, the meteors, they're a bit annoying, but they're also extremely weak with regard to defense. Let's destroy their mines here. I think these guys are just coming to destroy the ruins. Let's ruin them. And look who's... There we go. So the buildings, when they're being dropped from orbit, they have like no health. Okay, let's not do that. I might even recoup some of my money here. Okay, while all of this is happening, let's... Oh wow. How many helicopters did I lose here actually? Who knows, let's build another 4 for now. And it's possible that my pop limit actually increased in this specific mission here. Yeah, lost some more guys here, but that just happens. Mercury here is getting eliminated. You may actually not have a weapon, which is interesting. Well, I appreciate that. Also, I'm out of ammunition here soon. Let's see whether I can kill the main base before that happens. I think I may just about be able to do that. You here. Some more money for you. Let's see, am I being destroyed here while this is happening? No, it doesn't look like it. So just want to make sure I don't lose my main base while all this is happening. Okay, careful here. Yeah, quite some casualties here, but that is fine. But definitely gonna need a couple more helicopters here. You can already get yourself loaded in here. Yeah, just fly all the way over here so you can return to base without definitely flying over enemy territory. So I wonder whether these guys are already out of money. I think there's a decent chance they are actually. This is all being fixed, very nice. There we go, more choppers. Very good, very good. You can please land. Thank you. You please let my repair guy leave this position here. Start fixing, thank you. Question is, I do have a decent amount of tanks actually. I've got 12 in total. I've got all of these guys here, which don't count towards my population limit, I believe. Just get a couple more Cossacks then. Could get another 4 actually, is quite a lot. Those Cossacks are going to be incredibly useful in future missions here. Could build some rocket tanks, but the question is how useful are those going to be in the immediate future. Okay, here we go. You're fixing that guy. Thank you very much for that. I mean, we're probably going to lose more Cossacks, so we can always sacrifice some to make space. Okay, you definitely need more ammunition. That would be helpful to have.
Hey! Yes, Commander.
Just hang out here. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should hang out a little bit closer to the front line here. What's the mine saying? All cool here.
Production completed. Production completed.
Okay. 200 left, so that's not a whole lot. So, oh, you can't actually fit in here. I've got too damn many helicopters, but I do appreciate that. Okay. Seems like the Lunar Corporation is not interested in attacking us a whole lot here. Let's double check the research here, but no, because occasionally you get to research like a weapon or the chassis, and then you get to research the improved version straight away, so you can't queue that conveniently right from the get-go, because you can't really run research project before the previous one, like directly linked to it, is actually finished. Okay, here we go. Get ready for some helicopters. Unload, please. I would still say this mission here is quite a bit easier than the last one. Then again, you can also... The last one was optional. And I also could have done the Kamchatka mission first if I wanted to. But never mind that. So I'm not going to need that much money here, so I may as well start transferring my funds here now. Of course, to my pockets, not to the one of the project here. For the time being, I'm gonna finish the project, obviously. Otherwise, I can't finish the campaign. Just not right now. Okay, then go to base, please. You will become one huge exciting group. I'm gonna put you on hold position, because if I don't, then you're going to like drive straight into enemy lines and whatnot. Which I guess is better if you use them for base defense, even though these guys already have quite a bit of range, so it's not super necessary. Hello. You know what? I'm gonna kill you here just because I can. No particular reason to do that, but may as well chase you down. If you can actually hit this guy here, like, ever.
Transporter has arrived.
Who knows? Well, you're being chased by this many helicopters. You're still struggling to... Okay, you know what? We're gonna do this differently. This should do it. Okay, congratulations, you will be transferred as well. And here we go. There we go. Congratulations, it only took like 12 of you to destroy a single, like, low-tier enemy unit. Yeah. Things have calmed down quite a lot now. I'm not sure. We'll have to see whether these guys here drop more refineries. If not, then I think they're done. Could also exploit those resources. You give me that money and then let's send you over there yet again. I've got almost 80,000 in the bank here, that's pretty good. Well, there's some later missions that give you a lot more money. There's like missions where you can easily earn like half a million, which is half the money you need to finish the whole campaign. I think if you're like super frugal and you save absolutely every single bit of money and like rush all the enemy bases with minimal losses and whatnot, you can probably finish this campaign after like a third of the actual mission count.
Roger, Commander.
Transporter has arrived.
Okay, so there's still some anti-air units left here, but that's fine.
Roger, Commander.
Just some rocket hit here, that's not really that significant.
Roger, Commander.
Let's kill you here. No more power for you. To see whether that attracts units, which it may or may not. You're next. The whole base does not need to be destroyed, but I need to tunnel here, so I need to clear the way, and under those circumstances I may as well murder the whole base. Yeah, the Lunar Corporation units, they have some conveniences, they regenerate. They all either fly or hover, so they are very convenient to use in that regard, but they also are pretty fragile, so they have their downsides too. This research complex is like a chunky building. It's as chunky as the main base, but also very weak.
Reporting. There they are.
There they are. Oh, here we go.
Charge. Reporting. Attack.
That's fine, it's just one of you.
Charge.
Aerial Supply Center is next, and we have another main base here as well. There's so many of those, you'd think it doesn't really will have a main base anymore, but it's just a name. And boom, here we go. Of course, we also need to clear a path, but it should actually be fairly clear here. Especially for the grass, because grass already made it once. This way. Okay, oh, we don't actually have any supply choppers. Those will maybe be useful. Not that they're needed now, I think, because these guys here didn't really use that much ammunition.
Roger.
Okay, I think this base here is largely done.
On my way, comrade. Checkpoint set.
See what the deal. So there's actually quite a few guys here. Oof. There's quite a few guys. Way too many. Oh snap! Shouldn't have lost that guy. Okay, well, let's not cry over spilled milk here. Did I lose a second guy? I guess I lost two of them there. Yeah, that would fit, because otherwise I wouldn't have enough pop space for two of these folks here. That's fine, I could kill all of these guys, but it's gonna be inconvenient. So I may just not do that. Instead, you could maybe make your way over here, where you initially came from anyway. You can land here. What are you doing? Most of you aren't actually that heavily damaged, probably because the ones that did take all the damage probably just died. Yeah, okay. Okay, all good here then. And then let's just have you reload. How much left here in the way of resources? Quite a bit, but not too much. You please just make your way back here. I think that should be clear, because I did fly over here with the helicopters, and I think I eliminated all the units there. You may as well transfer a bit more money.
Yes.
And then let's transport you back to the main base already.
want?
What I want is for you to come down here.
On my way. Awaiting orders.
Okay, you have almost all restocked here. Very good, it's appreciated.
Yes, Commander.
And then you can also start your transfer back to the base.
I'm off.
And let's just see how much
Blast.
in the way of resources left here.
As you wish, comrade.
Rambling.
Bunch of ruins here. Oh, around here as well as wrecks.
Okay.
Yes, sir, comrade.
Okay.
Then let's get the tunnel entrance going. Tunnel entrance doesn't need power. But I need the power plant for the mine here.
Checkpoint set.
Let's see.
On my way, comrade.
15,000. That's not a whole lot, but I think that's an okay amount of money. Let's get...
Scrambling.
I'm just gonna get 2 transports here. They only cost 1,000, so...
At your service.
I have the money for that.
What do you want?
Get a refinery going somewhere here. How about here?
Of course. Yeah.
And then also a transport base, which I could have built someplace else, but let's just build it here, because why not? Doesn't matter now, I think we're reasonably safe here.
Production complete.
And then you go down into the tunnels.
Production started.
Here we go.
Transporter has arrived.
Very good. Time to unload. That's gonna take a moment. You're almost done here. Very good as well. Let's go underground.
Production completed.
And let's see. Did we make our way over to the prototype?
My way. Yeah.
Good. And you come all the way over here. It should be safe because it was safe for the Gross, so it should also be safe for you. Whatever the canon pronunciation of that unit's name is. All the choppers are here, my somewhat elite armies now, which eventually I will be able to upgrade to double cannons like the basic models have now. Yeah, this one here is a double cannon, because I did research that, but not right now. Okay, where are you going? You might actually be going the wrong route here, because I think there might be enemy units there. Well, I guess not. That's fine then. And let's see. Yeah, you come over here.
Blast. Okay.
Rambling. Scrambling. Rambling.
Very nice. Guess I didn't actually need to drive over there, but never mind.
Stop. On the move.
Here's our
Здравия.
ZT-100 Siberia laser. Very exciting. Come over here.
On my way.
Transporter has arrived. That's good.
Checkpoint
Come over here then. Oh yeah, you're still loading. All cool then. Let's just see what the deal here is.
right away.
Not too important, but we shall find out now.
Checkpoint
And there's also some stuff left in the north here.
on the move. On the move.
This is a room, most certainly. Let's check out the corner here. Again, I don't think there's actually anything there. But you never know. Don't want to miss out on any secret missions or so. Oh, you're still loading, sure. Sure, and you can actually start.
What's right away?
You can start harvesting here. Or mining, whatever. I suppose you can come aboard here as well. All cool here. And what do we have here? The answer is absolutely nothing. In that case, you join us here. Okay, everything's great, and you go to base. This base is actually surrounded by like huge clusters of LC units,
Any problem?
and
My way.
that's why you should use air units. Here we go.
Nostrovia.
Okay, prototype, you come back here.
Hey, yes, sir.
And you here starts mining, please. Or, well, I guess the mine's doing the mining, but transporting the stuff that is to be mined. I was going here. We are not quite done, but mostly done. We're all good here as well. I don't think I need another gross here because I already have 4 of them. And you generally get one. I don't think there's any mission where you get like a landing zone, but like no gross at all. That, yeah, I'm not sure about that. Anyway, come back over here, please. Have you unloaded everything here? Mostly, that's a lot of choppers we have here. Stop. At least they all should now have twin chain guns, leads, ammunition, and most of them are the upgraded model. They actually all are. There's no original Cossack left. Well, that's just sad. But what can you do? We're almost done here too. Very good, very good. And there weren't actually any more attacks. Even though I guess now the base is gone and there's only pre-placed Lunar Corporation units. And nothing they're actually producing. And they didn't have much in the way of money here left anyway. It was just like 15,000 credits, which is not a whole lot. But it's kind of nice that I still managed to salvage some of those resources here. I think they were almost out of money because they only dropped one more refinery and then they didn't call in any more buildings. Oh, my helicopters shot them down before I could react. Victory. Now we can equip our valiant troops with a laser cannon. From now on, our enemies will be grilled. Ha! Return to the main base, Commander. New missions for the glory of the ED await you. P.S. General Fedorov recommended you for the ED Bravery Medal with crossed sabers. It's a good sign considering I couldn't rescue his nephew, so I guess he's not upset about me, which is very nice. Alright, then you go back to mission. May as well take this laser unit here. Because why not? And I'm just going to transfer all my wealth here. Alright, all money has been extracted. Let's just make sure. No. You're all good. Nothing left in the transport base. All of our units here are very nicely lined up. So, time to say farewell to Kamchatka. Let's see. They actually did get quite some research done in this research complex mission, where I only got one project, but whatever. I'm kind of wondering how many units they actually have. Yeah, look at this. 74 units. I did not destroy that. Actually, you know what? I destroyed actually the majority of that. But you know what? Doesn't really matter. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.